things to do to help out right here in our own city, and I am, full disclosure, embarrassment of riches. I opened up my front closet on the cold day and thinking, which jacket should I wear? That is so wrong on so many levels, so I've gathered up all of the coats that I have not worn. They are no longer my coats. Where am I taking them?
You're going to take them downtown today?
Yeah.
We're going to start talking about Covenant House, near and dear to my heart. We obviously cut live from Riaz and I doing a sleep out there a few weeks ago. Covenant House looks after the between 500 and 600 youth that sleep on our street every night. So the count, which, you know, is a dubious thing, 1,600 in Vancouver, the Lower Mainland, and 500 and 600 of those are kids. And so blankets like this one, fresh underwear. I can't say this enough. I would be saying this in July.
Yes.
Maybe not these long johns made of wool, but I would be saying fresh underwear, fresh socks, those sorts of pieces and blankets. We like to say slightly used, and we also like to say clean. Make sure that that stuff is dry, clean,
laundered,
clean, washed,
yes.
and underwear brand new in the package. Yeah, right? Covenant House is downtown. Really easy to find. Do a quick Google search on them. Get stuff to them. UGM. The shelters, they're littered throughout the downtown east side. Nobody should be sleeping out in this. On yourself too. Grab some blankets, go for a walk. People are easy to find and easy to spot.
Hand it out.
Hand them out food, grab coffees for them, bottles of water. People forget to hydrate in this weather, and that often leads to them getting really sick too.
Wow, okay, so Union Gospel Mission is the UGM, and that is right on Hastings Street.
You got it. Hastings further over by the Astoria there, down that way. They have a massive center there. And I guess the other thing about directing people on what to do is we're a resource. As a business, we're a resource. You can email us, community@SaveOnMeats. That goes to a team of 3 that work with our not-for-profit and also with our for-profit business. And we connect folks. On the 22nd of December, Dodson House on Hastings and Carroll, we're doing a drive for blankets and for jackets with friends from 4 different businesses.
Yes, so this is all coming earlier than we expect. It's not even technically winter yet, and we're talking about sub-zero temperatures, the likes we haven't seen in 25 years. So we need to get people hydrated. We need to keep them warm. The gently used clothing needs to be, like you said, laundered and used, but I have so many pairs of socks that I've maybe worn, I don't know, twice, but I can donate those. Covenant House is a place that I've gone many times because they do take everything. They do, absolutely, and they also distribute to all sorts of different partners. The thing that people don't really realize down there is that UGM works with us, we work with Covenant House works with them, Salvation Army. Everybody's just at that same goal. We want to make sure everybody's warm, fed, hydrated, and has an out as well. So all of this is an ends to a mean in a very short burst of getting people back into proper employment, proper housing, a living wage, those things that are long-term goals. This is what we got to do today. Yes. Yesterday. Warm people up right now. And we got to get warm food in their bellies, and you do that at Save on Meats. And that's right. These, if you don't have a bunch of things to donate, you can slide by Save on Meats, throw down $25, you can feed 20 people. Yeah, I mean, the token program, this we launched November last year. We've done over 17,000 redemptions. And you think about the size of the city, it's a phenomenal amount of people who've been fed, and more importantly, this one. Hey, how you doing? I got you. Don't worry about it. It's fine. A great thing if you're like, I don't like giving panhandlers money because they're just going to go spend it on booze. No, they're not. Right. And the thing about that is people said they were not going to use them. Redemption wouldn't be there. It's over 88% redeemed. That's the highest redeemed GC ever. Had the opportunity to go down to the window and hang out with Corey briefly and handing these to somebody and just saying, you know what, I got this one. Yeah. The looks on the faces, it's worth it to get down there, but this is new. What's this? That is new. This is, you are showing this for the first time. So there is socks all year round. Your feet are cold, you're exposed. Even when it gets down to like 10 degrees in the summer, it's freezing. That's cold outside if you're in thin clothing. So we wanted to do something, I want to do something that would provide socks. So you're not going and trying to buy a case of them and figure out where they go. Right. Same thing, saveonmeats.ca. You can buy these tokens, and as of next week, you'll be able to buy the sock tokens, go to the window, fresh pair of socks. Saveonmeats.ca. You don't even have to leave the comfort of your warm, cushy. Definitely don't. Wow. And you choose who you donate to. We work with VPD Outreach, Vancouver Coastal Health Outreach, the Carnegie Center. All of these folks use these as currency, and I'm hoping that they'll use these as currency as well. Blankets, clean, fresh underwear, socks, food, the sock token, saveonmeats.ca, or as you suggested, which I love, and it's going to happen over the course of this weekend, just cruise around town with water bottles and food and a blanket and whatever and hand it to the kid or adult sitting there seemingly shivering in a doorway. Have that conversation with them too. Hang out and talk for a bit and say, what can I do? How can I help? You mean it. Just break the barrier in between you and them and just have a conversation. Be like, hey, what happened? Listen, lend an ear. Those sorts of things are invaluable to people who feel like they've been ostracized. Let people know you care. Let them know you love them. You are
It's the
a good man.
holidays.
Thank you for
Let's
that.
go.
Appreciate that. Mark Brand, Save On Meats, markbrandinc.ca.
.com, yeah.
.com, sorry.
That's okay.
markbrandinc.com. You can find him online. There's no excuse to have a closet full of jackets and blankets that live under your bed when there are people living on the street without